Right now, as you're watching this video, your body contains roughly 7 octillion atoms. That's a 7 followed by 27 zeros. But here's what will blow your mind. Every single one of those atoms was forged in the nuclear furnace of a dying star billions of years ago. You are literally made of stardust. And those particles inside you are actively participating in the universe's grand democratic process. Most people think the universe is this vast, empty space where we're insignificant specks floating around aimlessly. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Every particle in existence, from the hydrogen in your water bottle to the carbon in your DNA, gets a vote in determining what happens next in our cosmos. They're all connected through invisible quantum threads, influencing each other across impossible distances in ways that make our most advanced technology look like stone tools. The universe isn't just expanding randomly, it's evolving through a cosmic democracy where every single particle matters. Your morning coffee contains particles that have traveled through black holes, witnessed the birth of galaxies, and carry the memory of the Big Bang itself. Today we're going to explore how this particle democracy works and why understanding it changes everything we thought we knew about our place in the universe. Part 1. The Particle Parliament. Right now, as you watch this video, something extraordinary is happening all around you. Every single atom in your body, in the air you breathe, in the stars above, is participating in the most ancient and vast democracy imaginable. But this isn't the kind of democracy you learned about in school. This is cosmic democracy, where particles themselves hold the power to shape reality. Think about it for a moment. What if I told you that the smallest components of existence are constantly engaged in a universal voting process that determines the very fabric of space and time? What if every quantum interaction is actually a ballot being cast in an election that never ends? Welcome to what I call the Particle Parliament, where every atom in the universe essentially votes on the future through quantum interactions. It's like a cosmic democracy, where even the smallest voices matter, and trust me, when you understand how this works, you'll never look at reality the same way again. In quantum mechanics, particles don't exist in definite states until they interact with other particles. Each interaction is like a vote, determining which possibility becomes reality. An electron doesn't decide alone whether to spin up or down. It consults with its quantum neighbors, and together they reach a consensus that shapes the outcome. But here's where it gets truly mind-blowing. These particles don't just vote locally. Through quantum entanglement, they maintain what I like to call the universe's Wi-Fi network. Einstein famously called entanglement spooky action at a distance, but I prefer to think of it as the universe's communication system. When two particles become entangled, they can share information instantly across galaxies, maintaining their connection no matter how far apart they drift. This cosmic internet allows particles separated by billions of light years to coordinate their votes instantaneously. Imagine if every voter on Earth could communicate their decision to every other voter simultaneously, regardless of distance. That's essentially what quantum entanglement provides for particles throughout the universe. And then there's the silent majority of this cosmic democracy. Dark matter makes up about 85% of all matter in the universe, yet it barely interacts with the ordinary matter we can see. Think of dark matter as the universe's invisible population, quietly influencing every major decision about universal expansion and structure formation. Without their gravitational votes, galaxies would never have formed, stars would never have ignited, and you wouldn't be here to contemplate this cosmic mystery. This brings us to our first cosmic revelation. The universe operates as the ultimate democracy, where every particle from the tiniest photon to the most massive dark matter clump gets a vote in determining reality itself. Your existence right now is the result of approximately 10 to the power of 82 particles having voted in perfect harmony across 13.8 billion years of cosmic time. Part 2. Your personal cosmic heritage. But here's something that will absolutely blow your mind about your connection to this cosmic democracy. You're not just observing this universal voting process from the outside. You are literally made of veteran participants, ancient cosmic citizens who have been casting ballots in the Parliament of Particles for billions of years. Every carbon atom in your body has a story that would make the most seasoned politician jealous. These atomic time travelers spent roughly 200 million years in the core of a red giant star before becoming part of you. Think about that for a moment. The carbon in your muscles, in your brain, in your DNA, once existed under pressures and temperatures so extreme that they would instantly vaporize our entire planet. You are essentially a walking museum of cosmic history, a living collection of atoms that have participated in stellar nuclear reactions, supernova explosions, and the formation of new star systems. The calcium in your bones was forged in the heart of a dying star. The iron in your blood was created during a supernova explosion, so violent it briefly outshone an entire galaxy. This is what I call the stellar recycling program, and it's the most efficient recycling system imaginable. When massive stars die, they don't just disappear. They scatter their processed elements across space, seeding the cosmic medium with the building blocks of future worlds and future life. Every atom in your body has lived countless cosmic lives, participating in stellar birth, stellar death, and stellar rebirth in an endless cycle of cosmic renewal. But your connection to the universe goes even deeper than your atomic heritage. Through quantum mechanics, you're literally connected to every other particle in the universe through invisible threads of influence. When you observe something, you're not just passively looking. You're participating in the quantum voting process that determines which possibility becomes reality. The quantum field that underlies all existence connects every particle to every other particle. When you measure the position of an electron, particles throughout the universe feel the quantum ripples of that measurement. You're constantly exchanging virtual particles with the quantum vacuum, borrowing and returning energy in transactions that happen trillions of times per second. This means you're not separate from the universe. You're an active participant in its democratic processes. A conscious voting block made of star-forged atoms that can observe and influence the quantum realm through the simple act of awareness. Here's our second cosmic revelation. You are not just in the universe, you are the universe becoming conscious of itself. Every atom in your body is, well, a cosmic veteran with billions of years of experience in the fundamental processes that govern reality, and your consciousness represents the first time in Earth's history that the universe has developed the ability to observe and understand its own democratic nature. Part 3. The universe's democratic processes. Now that you understand you're made of cosmic veterans, let me share something that will completely change how you think about the fundamental forces that govern our universe. What we call gravity isn't really a force pulling objects together. It's actually the result of particles continuously voting on which direction space-time should curve. Every particle with mass or energy gets a vote in this gravitational election, and more massive objects simply have more votes. When you drop a ball, it's not being pulled towards Earth by some mysterious force. Instead, the billions upon billions of particles that make up our planet have collectively voted to curve space-time in such a way that the ball follows the path of least resistance, which appears to us as falling. This democratic view of gravity helps explain why massive objects like stars and black holes have such profound effects on space-time. They're not just heavy, they're democratic powerhouses, with more voting power than anything else in their cosmic neighborhood. Speaking of black holes, here's something that will absolutely amaze you. These cosmic monsters aren't just gravitational vacuum cleaners that destroy everything they touch. They're actually the universe's ultimate memory banks, storing information about every single particle that has ever fallen into them. According to the holographic principle, all the information about particles that cross a black hole's event horizon gets encoded on the black hole's surface. This means black holes function like cosmic hard drives, preserving a complete record of their cosmic meals for potentially billions of years. Some scientists even speculate that the information stored in black holes might be the universe's way of maintaining a permanent record of its democratic processes. But perhaps the most fascinating democratic process in the universe is what scientists call entropy, though I prefer to think of it as the heat-death election. This is the universe's long-term democratic process, where particles slowly vote toward maximum chaos and equality. Entropy isn't just about things falling apart, it's about the universe's fundamental drive toward fairness and balance. Hot objects cool down, concentrated energy spreads out, and ordered systems become disordered because particles are constantly voting for a more equal distribution of energy and information. This might sound depressing, but it's actually beautiful. Entropy ensures that no single region of the universe can hoard all the energy forever. It's the cosmic equivalent of wealth redistribution, ensuring that energy and matter get shared as fairly as possible across all of space and time. This brings us to our third cosmic revelation. The fundamental forces of nature aren't really forces at all, but rather the results of democratic processes where particles vote on the structure of reality itself. Gravity is a space-time election, black holes are cosmic libraries, and entropy is the universe's commitment to ultimate equality and fairness. Part 4. Mind-bending scale comparisons. To truly appreciate the scope of this cosmic democracy, we need to talk about scale, because the numbers involved will completely reshape your understanding of how democratic participation works at every level of existence. Let's start small, impossibly small. If you could somehow expand a single atom to the size of a football stadium, its nucleus would be no bigger than a marble sitting at the center field. But here's the mind-bending part. That tiny marble at the center contains 99.9% of the atom's political power. All the electrons orbiting in the vast empty space of the stadium contribute almost nothing to the atom's mass. Yet they determine almost everything about how that atom interacts with the world. This is cosmic democracy at its most extreme. The nucleus gets most of the gravitational votes due to its mass, but the electrons control all the chemical and electrical votes that determine how atoms bond, react, and create the molecules that make up everything from water to DNA to the screen you're watching right now. Now let's zoom out and talk about speed, because in this cosmic democracy, information travels at a strict speed limit. Light moves at roughly 186,000 miles per second, and this isn't just some arbitrary cosmic speed limit, it's actually democracy's maximum velocity, the fastest that any influence can spread through the particle parliament. When particles vote through electromagnetic interactions, their ballots travel at exactly the speed of light. When gravity waves ripple through space-time carrying news of massive cosmic events, they also travel at light speed. This speed limit ensures that no single region of the universe can instantly dominate all others. Democracy requires time for information to spread, for consensus to build, and for all voices to be heard. But the most spectacular example of cosmic democracy in action happens when we zoom out to the scale of galaxies. These massive star cities contain hundreds of billions of stellar citizens, all organizing themselves into beautiful spiral arms, elegant ellipses, or irregular communities that span hundreds of thousands of light years. Galaxies aren't random collections of stars. They're cosmic metropolises where gravity acts as the municipal government, dark matter provides the invisible infrastructure, and supermassive black holes serve as the downtown centers that anchor entire galactic civilizations. Each galaxy represents a successful democratic experiment where billions of stellar citizens have organized themselves into stable, long-lasting communities that can survive for billions of years. The Milky Way alone contains roughly 400 billion stars, each one participating in the gravitational democracy that maintains our galaxy's spiral structure. These stellar citizens orbit the galactic center in an intricate dance that's been ongoing for over 10 billion years, proof that cosmic democracy can create stable institutions that endure longer than most stars themselves. Here's our fourth cosmic revelation. Scale doesn't diminish democracy in the universe, it amplifies it. From the subatomic realm where electrons vote on chemical bonds, to the galactic scale where billions of stars vote on spiral structure, democratic processes operate at every level of cosmic organization, creating a nested hierarchy of participatory systems that spans 40 orders of magnitude in size. So, Part 5. Recent discoveries that change everything. Recent discoveries have revealed something absolutely extraordinary about the structure of cosmic democracy that changes everything we thought we knew about how the universe organizes itself. Are you ready for this? The universe might actually be structured like a vast neural network, with galaxies functioning as neurons connected by dark matter highways. This cosmic web, as astronomers call it, spans the entire observable universe. Galaxies aren't randomly scattered through space. Instead, they're connected by filaments of dark matter that stretch across hundreds of millions of light years, creating a three-dimensional network that looks remarkably similar to the neural networks in your brain. These dark matter highways don't just connect galaxies, they channel the flow of ordinary matter, feeding star formation and galactic growth along cosmic superhighways that have existed since the universe was less than 1 billion years old. It's as if the universe has its own internet infrastructure, with dark matter providing the fiber optic cables that connect galactic communities across cosmic distances. But the universe doesn't just have an internet. It also has its own social media network. Gravitational waves are essentially cosmic gossip, ripples in space-time that carry news about major events like black hole mergers, neutron-star collisions, and other catastrophic cosmic happenings. When two black holes spiral into each other and merge, they don't just disappear quietly. They send gravitational wave signals racing across the universe at light speed, announcing their cosmic merger to anyone with the technology to listen. These space-time ripples carry detailed information about the mass, spin, and orbital characteristics of the merging objects, making them the universe's way of broadcasting breaking news about major democratic transitions. We've only been able to detect these gravitational waves since 2015, but they've already revolutionized our understanding of cosmic events. Every few days, our detectors pick up signals from black hole mergers happening billions of light years away, proof that the universe has been gossiping about its most spectacular events throughout cosmic history. Perhaps most mysteriously, we've discovered that something is acting as the universe's campaign manager, pushing space to expand faster and faster for reasons we don't fully understand. We call this mysterious influence dark energy, and it makes up roughly 68% of everything that exists. Dark energy is driving the accelerating expansion of the universe, essentially campaigning for a cosmic future where galaxies drift apart, stars burn out, and the universe becomes cold, dark, and empty. We don't know what dark energy is, or why it seems to be winning this cosmic election, but its influence grows stronger as the universe expands, suggesting that the ultimate outcome of cosmic democracy might be universal solitude. This brings us to our fifth cosmic revelation. The universe is far more connected and communicative than we ever imagined. It operates as a vast neural network, connected by dark matter, broadcasts news through gravitational waves, and is being pushed toward an uncertain future by the mysterious campaign of dark energy. We're living in a cosmic democracy that's actively evolving and communicating about its own democratic processes. Part 6. Humanity's role in the cosmic democracy. Here's something that will fundamentally change how you see humanity's place in the universe. For the first time in 13.8 billion years of cosmic history, the universe has developed consciousness capable of observing and understanding its own democratic processes. That consciousness is us, and we represent something truly unprecedented in cosmic evolution. Earth isn't just another planet orbiting another star. We're a conscious voting bloc in the cosmic democracy, the first known example of matter organizing itself into awareness capable of comprehending the very forces that created it. Think about the implications of this for a moment. For billions of years, particles voted in quantum elections without any conscious observers. Now, suddenly some of those particles have organized themselves into brains capable of studying quantum mechanics. But our role goes beyond just observation. In quantum mechanics, the act of observation actually influences the systems being observed. This means we're not passive spectators in cosmic democracy. We're active participants whose consciousness affects the outcomes of quantum elections. Every time you measure something, every time you observe a quantum system, you're participating in the democratic process that determines which possibility becomes reality. Your consciousness collapses quantum wave functions, forcing the universe to choose specific outcomes from the sea of quantum possibilities. In a very real sense, conscious observation is a form of cosmic voting. This gives us an extraordinary responsibility. We're not just products of cosmic evolution, we're cosmic evolution becoming conscious of itself. We're the universe's first known self-aware voters with the unprecedented ability to understand and potentially influence the democratic processes that govern reality. Our space exploration efforts take on new meaning when viewed through this lens. Every probe we send to other worlds, every telescope we point at distant galaxies, every experiment we conduct to understand fundamental physics, represents the universe using conscious agents to explore and understand itself. When we study black holes, we're cosmic democracy investigating its own memory banks. When we search for exoplanets, we're looking for other worlds where conscious voting blocks might have evolved. When we probe the cosmic microwave background, we're examining the universe's baby pictures to understand how democratic processes shaped the early cosmos. We have a responsibility as cosmic citizens to understand and protect our cosmic neighborhood. Climate change, nuclear weapons, and ecological destruction aren't just local problems. They're threats to the only known conscious participants in cosmic democracy. If we destroy ourselves, we eliminate the universe's best shot at understanding itself. But we also have incredible opportunities. Our technology is approaching the point where we might be able to create artificial consciousness, potentially expanding the universe's self-awareness beyond biological limitations. Our space exploration capabilities are advancing toward the point where we might be able to establish conscious outposts throughout the solar system and eventually among the stars. Here's our sixth cosmic revelation. Humanity represents the universe's first experiment in conscious democracy. We're cosmic citizens with the unprecedented responsibility and opportunity to understand, participate in, and potentially expand the democratic processes that govern reality itself. Our consciousness makes us active participants in cosmic evolution, not just its products. Part 7. The future of universal democracy. As we look toward the future of cosmic democracy, we face some of the most profound questions in all of science. Will the universe end in a big rip, where accelerating expansion tears apart every structure from galaxy clusters down to individual atoms? Or might gravitational attraction eventually overcome dark energy, leading to a big crunch where everything collapses back into a singularity? These aren't just different physical possibilities. They represent different outcomes of the ongoing democratic process between the forces of expansion and contraction. Dark energy currently holds a commanding lead in this cosmic election, but the race isn't over. The ultimate fate of the universe depends on which force can maintain majority support among the particles and fields that make up reality. A big rip scenario would represent the complete victory of expansion over attraction, a universe where democratic participation becomes impossible because no particles can interact across the ever-increasing distances. A big crunch would mean that gravity eventually organizes a successful comeback campaign, bringing all matter and energy back together in a final democratic convergence. But there's a third possibility that's even more exciting. What if conscious life spreads throughout the cosmos, extending democracy and awareness to every corner of the universe? Interstellar colonization isn't just about human survival. It's about expanding suffrage in cosmic democracy, giving consciousness a vote in regions of space that have never known awareness. Every world we settle, every artificial habitat we construct, every conscious entity we create expands the universe's ability to observe and understand itself. We could be at the beginning of a cosmic awakening where consciousness spreads from star to star, creating a network of aware observers participating in democratic processes throughout the galaxy. This leads to one of the most tantalizing questions in all of science. Are we alone? The search for extraterrestrial life isn't just about finding other biological curiosities. We're looking for other conscious voting blocks in the universal democracy, other communities of aware particles that have organized themselves into consciousness. If we find them, it would prove that conscious democracy is a natural outcome of cosmic evolution, not just a lucky accident that happened once on Earth. Multiple conscious civilizations would mean that the universe is actively evolving toward greater self-awareness, using biological and technological evolution to create more and more sophisticated ways of understanding itself. But even if we're currently alone, that doesn't diminish our cosmic significance. It might mean that we're democracy's pioneers, the first conscious agents with the responsibility to spread awareness throughout a universe that's been waiting billions of years for someone to notice how beautifully democratic it really is. Here's our seventh and final cosmic revelation. The future of universal democracy depends partly on us. Whether consciousness spreads throughout the cosmos, whether we find other aware civilizations, whether the universe ends in expansion or contraction, our choices and discoveries will influence the democratic evolution of reality itself. We're not just observing cosmic democracy, we're helping to shape its future. As we reach the end of this cosmic journey, I want you to step outside tonight and look up at the stars with completely new eyes. Every point of light you see represents billions of years of democratic participation by countless particles, all voting together to create the magnificent cosmic civilization that surrounds us. You now know that you're not separate from this vast democracy. You are it. The iron in your blood voted in stellar elections. The calcium in your bones participated in supernova referendums. The carbon in your DNA spent eons in the heart of dying stars, learning the fundamental processes that now allow you to contemplate your own cosmic heritage. When you breathe, you're exchanging atoms with the atmosphere that connects you to every other living thing on Earth. When you think, you're using consciousness that emerged from 13.8 billion years of cosmic evolution. And when you wonder about the universe, you're participating in reality's attempt to understand itself. The next time you feel small or insignificant, remember that you're made of star stuff that has been actively participating in cosmic democracy since the first moments after the Big Bang. You're not just a tiny speck in an indifferent universe. You're a conscious voting block in the greatest democracy ever conceived, with the power to influence quantum outcomes through the simple act of observation. Your curiosity about space, your sense of wonder at the cosmos, your desire to understand your place in the universe, these aren't just human emotions. They're cosmic democracy becoming aware of itself through you. Every question you ask about space, every moment you spend stargazing, every discovery that fills you with awe is the universe using your consciousness to explore its own magnificent complexity. So keep looking up, keep wondering, keep exploring. The cosmic democracy needs conscious citizens like you to help it understand the beautiful, interconnected, participatory reality we all share. The universe is not only stranger than you imagine, it's more democratic, more connected, and more wonderful than we ever dared to dream. Welcome to your cosmic citizenship. The universe has been waiting 13.8 billion years for you to join the conversation.